Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway. Fair catch called for and made. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Dropping back, it's Ward. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got his man. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got him downfield. Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Miners. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Well, in the modern era of college football, you're seeing more and more athletic tight ends. Like what you just saw right there. The defense had no chance covering that guy down the field. He makes them look silly on his way in for the long touchdown.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wide receiver shows motion. Off the play fake on first down. And the Heat gets there. And they get it down at the 14-yard line.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he breaks into the open. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown time.
Man, oh man, when you got a weapon like that, you got to find him and you got to give him the ball in space. You have some plays on your play sheet, and some of them just say, that guy, get him the ball, let him do the rest. Dangerous weapon out of the backfield, catching the football, making the big play.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. UTEP has the ball, the offense, ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
He's off to the races. He's at the 20. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Explosive plays are great, but you got to finish the deal. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Going for 6. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP.
Man, diving catches always look sweet, but they look even sweeter when it's for a touchdown. That's shades of Desmond Howard back in the day, winning a Heisman Trophy and making catches against Notre Dame. That was unbelievable.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner will be knocked down. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did it.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Alabama quickly back to the line. To throw, it's Mahomes. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. We make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll take a deep shot here. And that pass intercepted.
Is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that first down, makes the big mistake.
Motion from the offense. Going up top on 1st down. Pressure coming. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
Man, that's an impressive play. This dude is so dominant. And I'll tell you, we don't have enough time in this broadcast to list off all the great Alabama D linemen, especially in recent years. That play right there, that reminds me of a guy I played against back in the day, Cornelius Griffin, playing on the inside of Alabama's defensive line. You knew every single time you dropped back, you were going to have that guy in your lap. He was always pushing the pocket, and he was always collapsing it with his speed and athleticism and his first step. That last play right there reminds me of some of these great players we've seen on the Crimson Tide D-line here in recent years.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. Looking for a man, it's Ward. Throws to the tight end. Got his man. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team has put everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they pay it off with a strike from 38 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. Here comes that Alabama offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Into double coverage, and he picked it off. Got room on the return. The 40. He is finally out of bounds, but he was smelling. Kennesaw State ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he takes this from inside the 5. He's got great speed. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. Bunch formation for these receivers. First play of the drive, it's the end around. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. They get to the line quickly.
For an offense, to make the wide receiver reverse work, you've got to have a lot of guys doing a good sell job. Running backs have to behave as if they're actually going to keep the football, and everybody else on offense has to be yelling out, run! Try to make the defense over-pursue. No Oscars being handed out on that.
The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Makes the grab on 3rd. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They move the tight end all over. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense gets set for 2nd down. On the run, it's Barkley. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Now that's what you try to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
3rd and long equals pass almost every single time. Pin your ears back, go get the quarterback. Great job by the defense understanding the situation. Everybody flying upfield, putting pressure. Know the quarterback's going to hold it. Get to him, strip, sack, you get the rock.
To the air, it's Ward. Spits it out to the back. He's got his man. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
As a defensive guy, it's so hard to cover these running backs out of the backfield because it starts to go to the flat. Oh, no, I got to go cover him, and then boom. He hits that angle route, cuts right inside, gets inside of me, and now I'm just chasing him, trying to get him on the ground. Nice route by the offense.
Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Right on target this time. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Kennesaw State hopes to be wise here in the red zone. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed on the outside, it's Jordan. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Got out of trouble and throws. Pulls it in, it's Jordan. And the defense drags him down. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. They're bringing heat. And he tries to get away, but he cannot. He's taken down. He'll lose a couple. And the field goal unit will stay put as the head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Quarterbacks have a hard job. They got to drop back and try to see the whole field and then see the rush coming to him. But you can tell he did a really good job scrambling outside the pocket, improvising, making a play with his feet, and then getting the first down.
Got his man quickly. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. What a grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. That is not what he had in mind on that return as he goes out of bounds and leaves the offense with terrible field position at the 8. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. He'll start this drive firing. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Alabama pushing the tempo.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Trying to get to it. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And come on now, O-line. You got to take care of your quarterback. He takes care of you. He's the one who takes you to meals. He's the one that gets you those NIL deals. Everything happens through your quarterback. You got to keep him upright. That is your #1 priority.
Fires left. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there.
Yeah, and I like the shot, the aggressive play down the field. And we like throwing those jump balls up to my receiver because usually the receiver makes the play and makes the defender look bad. Nice job by the defender getting a hand on it, tipping that ball away from the wide receiver.
And it's incomplete, and the stands tall and gets off the field.
And I don't know how to explain that one. 4th down and long, the percentages are low anyways, and on your side of the field, that is not the way I want to create momentum or start my first half. I'm not sure what they were thinking on offense.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking for a man. It's Ward. Getting some heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can build on this lead before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
This offensive line is going to have to shore up this pass pro, guys. The last play they took a sack. This one they allow a hit on the QB, which forces the incompletion. 3rd down, you're going to be throwing it right here, you think, so O-line's got to step up.
Makes his connection. Touchdown, Owls! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Barkley. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could...
He unleashes a long one. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. To the air, it's Mahomes. This time it's complete. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Gonna take a shot. It's caught. And what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. This time they'll go to the running game.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big gain now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Buys a little extra time. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. And now a chance not only to cut into the lead, but play it just right, and maybe the other team doesn't even get a chance to answer. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And here's the chance to cut into that lead before halftime. First and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Clock's running and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. It's complete on the right side. Touchdown, Bama! Pulled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level.
Can anyone catch him? Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Back to throw, it's Ward. Extending the play. He'll let one go down the right side. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. It's first down from the 11. He wants to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up a big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining.
You Maybe decided not to hand it off on that RPO. Defense, great job taking the throwaway, now setting up 4.
So now on 4th down, they'll try to salvage a 3 and just get points before halftime. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And they'll push that lead out a little further. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust.
Pulls it in on the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower throwing the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught near the sticks. It's Jordan. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
Man, he looks like he's in a rhythm on this drive, right? 3 for 3. He's going where he needs to go with the football. The defense doesn't have any answers for him. Find the offensive coordinator. I'm letting this guy keep chucking it down here close to the goal line.
Back to pass, it's Ward. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes that Alabama offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense...
He's loose. The 30. The 20. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Get the quarterback off his spot. Make him flush from the pocket. Put a good hit on him. Check, check, check. You want to do everything you can to make the QB uncomfortable. The defense did all 3 of those on this play and finished it off with a nice lick, nice physical play on the quarterback.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Going to try to get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
Still on his feet at the 45. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This Kennesaw State offense is on the move.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. He got to the defender, he was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Makes a connection. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line just needing a few chain links for a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. That linebacker saw the express lane right to the ball carrier.
And a great job by the defensive line, getting some push, making them use their resources on him. The linebacker comes free, boom, and making the backfield for a tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Ward. Unloads to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
3rd and short in college football today. You see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires to the middle. Finds his man, they convert. And he'll run it into the end zone. You don't give a hoot. Kennesaw State does. Touchdown, Owls. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he's going to run it back. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Kennesaw State 31, Alabama 14.
First down to start the drive after the break. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he reels it in inside the 30. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Fires to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Alabama! He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And he puts through the extra point. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll get another look at this Kennesaw State offense. To the air, it's Ward. And And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Throws to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Well, that just shows you how much this quarterback trusts his baller wide receiver. He was double covered on that play, and still the QB tried to force it over to him.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Kennesaw State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Trying to start the drive with a pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to the air on 2nd and 10 from the 28. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. He caught it. Touchdown tie. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And listen, still a ways to go. But great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We've got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now, how do we get this stopped? Now, the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Fair catch, called for and made. Guys, we're about to see this Kennesaw State offense go back to work. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the 1st down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say ball secure.
Going for it all. And he's got it at the 25. And he will score. Touchdown, Owls.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Looking to pass. It's Mahomes. Feeling some heat. He's going up top here late in the game. Turns it on at midfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. He's going to pass. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he's left with no option but to throw it away. Alabama quickly back to the line. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. With the catch, it's Barkley. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They're going to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Lets it fly. Throw into the end zone. It's picked off. And the Buckeyes will kick it away to start. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw it. Quick completion on the out route. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offense at the quarterback position. It's so funny, you know, I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and A.J. McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers, and then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they've really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Coming after it. Grabbed in the middle. It's Warren. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Alabama pushing the tempo. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they are not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, we have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Wants to throw. It's Mahomes. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it in.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. Trying to make magic with his feet. Headed to the end zone. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. A run up the middle is stuck for no gain. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. He wants it all. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Stowers.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
There's nothing more annoying defensively than this. You got a guy bottled up, great coverage, boom. He escapes out of it, pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Next thing you know, scrambles, gets a first down. Now I got a new set of problems I got to deal with.
Comes out throwing on first down. Wiggles free, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. We'll see if they can get a little better protection after the sack. It's 2nd and 12. Scanning the field, it's Mahomes. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, going up top. Escapes trouble. But he can't get away again, and down he goes, and the trickeration is not so tricky.
Really impressed with how this team has seized momentum here, playing on the road in this hostile environment. Their offense gets it first. They march down the field. They put up some points. And here's the defense now on their first drive, getting a critical sack on third down.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's going to let it go. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one.
Alabama 7, Ohio State 0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Wide out in motion. Looking to go up top on first down. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long second down. He's looking to throw. He spins that thing down the middle. Oh, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, he's trying to go right down the middle of the field against man coverage, but the safety does a great job reading his eyes. He sees the intended target out of the corner of his eye, beelines over to the football and picks it off.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, those big sticks give everybody juice. When you bring it and you fold somebody up like that on the offensive side of the football, everybody on defense gets excited. That Mike linebacker got in the backfield, got the tackle for a loss with authority.
Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
That's a really nice throw. And you think about being the starting quarterback at The Ohio State University with all the great players they've had here recently, what this offense expects from you. This is explosive passing attack. You've seen that now in recent years. They push the ball vertically down the field. This guy has this skill set. That's why he's out there on the field right now. He allows this offense to really go, and he's playing at a high level.
Looking downfield, it's Mahomes. Looking left. A strike downfield. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. First and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. On the option. Now the toss. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
The penalty on the defense, but they don't really give up much ground because there's not much to lose this close to the end zone. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Quarterback looking for just a crack on the sneak. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. Slams ahead. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you've practiced all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on. Reels it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. Going for the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down to grow.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, second down coming. Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. Unloads to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. Wants to throw on first down. Looking deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Quarterback will audible. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Throws to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stowers. And he's marked down right there, but a good pickup, and it'll be a first down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. They're trying to get to it. Pressure coming. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Maybe being on the right hash will help him swing that big leg for this 54-yard attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And the returner will be brought down. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen.
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass play.
Yeah, and you can call yourself.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes.
What if I told you this quarterback would be sacked at least 5 times in this game and yet still somehow would be winning? It's not normally how it works, You got to give the offense credit because even though they've suffered some serious negative plays, they've still been able to make some good things happen.
Looking to throw, it's Mahomes. Slips a tackle. Skips away from pressure. At the 40, there he goes. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Fantastic job there buying time and then using his speed to go get a huge chunk play. You saw on defense a lot of people in the back end with their heads turned around chasing receivers. It's dangerous. You want to play man coverage. You don't want to keep your eyes on the quarterback. You're going to pay for it. You saw it right there.
They're bringing heat. He'll try to do it himself. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future. Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Trying to get to it. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
Nice job by this defense. That's the way to set the tone in the second half. First drive, get them in a third down, get the sack, get the football to your offense. That is how you get back in this game really quickly.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Caller, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to get the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. It's a reverse. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Well, it's a nice change-up play on offense there on that third down, going with the jet sweep to keep this drive alive.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass, it's Mahomes. Steps away to find some room. He's going to run it. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds.
Ohio State 10, Alabama 7.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They'd love to make this kick easier by picking up a few on third down. It's 56 yards out from here. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
It's good. Easy call for the ref. Guys, we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. For this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a first down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing that get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
And his throw is incomplete. Well, the timing on that throw and on the route was just convoluted and messed up from the beginning.
And you see quarterbacks and wide receivers in the offseason always working on timing and always working on throwing on air. But when you put a defense in front of them, now things start to speed up a little bit. A lot of times you'll see these little mistakes and where it looks like just they're not on the same page all the time.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. And the Buckeyes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes that Alabama offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ball game. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll go back to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
Dropping back, it's Mahomes. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll move it back, and it's 1st and 15 for this offense. From the gun. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. Now on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Running back searching for a hole. Open space at the 25. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. Alabama with a 1st and 10 here. They'll throw it from the red zone. Finds his man. It's Smith. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. He's looking to throw. Got it! Touchdown, Crimson Tide! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
That is exactly what you want from this offense. Take almost all the clock, execute, and now go out and take a lead by a touchdown. Great, flawless execution by this offense.
Throws for the tight end. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll try to pin them back for this kickoff and then have the defense put the finishing touches on a win. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Ohio State.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. It's a flea flicker. Last pass falls incomplete, and that's going to do it. That's the entire scenario you build up in your head in the backyard. Final drive, everything on the line, and you get the W.
So dang cool. How many times did you do it in your backyard just like that, like you're talking about, Reese? Making the play to win the game on the final drive when your team needed it the most, Jesse. Just coming through in the clutch.
Yeah, as players, you love this, and that's why you rep it in practice throughout the week. These 2-minute type situations late in games. What are you going to dial up? What can you go execute? What can you lean on in order to get the W here? Great job by the offense.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.